A little bit more of this. Good old-fashioned transport Tycoon. As well, it's a fun little game, and it is rather nice to working in the background. We're basically restarting right where we left off. You know, we discovered the idea of electrifying our fucking rails, and I just painstakingly did it. I tell you precisely how you do it. Just so you have an idea of what I've been doing. Can you actually see it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you hold your button, and you have railway, and you have electrified, then you click on railway electrified. Then you have this nice little button, which is the convert upgrade type of rail thing. You go that, then you mark the area, bop, and then it tells you nothing is there because I already did it. But yeah, basically, then you start zipping among the map and go like whap, and you do it over and over and over again. So long until you are finally done and have it all electrified. Which is a painstaking process, and you're gonna miss at least a few pieces all the fucking time, which means as soon as we upgrade our trains, yeah, horror is gonna break out. You see, right now we are using still all the gold that we can get our hands on with over 100 fucking trains just running for fucking gold. But we are now starting to upgrade those towards electricity. Now, as far as my memory goes, as far as this game is concerned, that is basically the last step you have going on. Literally, there's nothing else. And I think everything else is actually kinda okay. I mean, we did buy ourselves a nice little town, set it up with a nice little airport, and a nice little connection for the ships, and they're all making money. These assholes, for some reason, making not much in the way of money, but bananas, it is what it is. We'll probably have to expand upon the area of stations sooner or later anyway. Coverage. Totally covered. Sounds pretty good. What we could do is we could raise the land a little bit and expand on this particular part, but honestly, I don't really feel the need to do so. City can grow down here if it wants to. Doesn't have to, but it can. And we'll just let it. In fact, we are going to give it a few more roads outside, so it can grow in directions we want it to. Everything else, we're kinda run. I'm gonna let this run for a bit longer, basically to tell you about the great crisis that is going to come our way. I believe you me, it will. Now then, this one. We want to replace these ones with electric ones, and honestly, I'd say we go for the Tim first, or TIM if you want to be about it, but this one has less reliability and more running cost. So once these get old, the UU37 diesel, we'll replace them with the good old TIM electric. And that is basically all we ever need to do. We're gonna set replacements up for everything, basically. Replace a vehicle. You against you. No, don't do it yet. Replace all vehicles, Reinhard mail truck. What's Reinhard mail truck? Replace any old vehicles. Because that is actually helping with the whole process of having to deal with the fact that a lot of these are actually kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Mostly because they will get old at some point, and if you start to manually replace them, you are gonna spend the rest of eternity basically doing nothing else. We're gonna set this up. All nice and repairing, so we have it for ships. We're gonna set it up for planes as well. And sort by cargo capacity. Means the Darwin 300 is still the biggest we have. We're gonna replace the Darwin 300 with the Darwin 300 as soon as they get old. We only have 2 planes at the moment, and I do think that we might wanna expand upon that. Ports. This is the one we have right now. There's the Metropolitan one, which is still a little bit bigger. Memory source. Or is it? I think it's actually the exact same size, isn't it? Has 2 landing stripes. Kinda a bit overpowered, all things considered. Ah, we found the bigger one. The international airport. Seems a bit over. Yeah, we could also build something like this. A nice little helicopter thing. Honestly, I don't like these ones because helicopters will at some point become basically unavailable, which means they're kind of fucking useless. Kind of. I don't think we'll ever need anything bigger than the intercontinental one, so what I'm planning to do is basically replace the streets, replace the airport, and put it down there and be done with, basically. For everything else, apart from that, we don't really have anything. I do kind of want to build a few more airports in the bigger cities, basically. But we don't really have to necessarily, to be completely fair. What we could do is, of course, also build a train connection between our little awesome town and this town, because these are the only towns we really are servicing, so to speak. And as you can see, everything has now electricity on it, for the most part, mind you. As soon as we're gonna start replacing the trains, you're gonna realize that you missed something somewhere, and it's gonna be a royal pain in the ass, but it is what it is. As for these, these are the only 2 towns that we really have close by, aren't they? Might actually be... Actually, they're the only towns we're really servicing. It's always difficult, isn't it? We could also technically, theoretically, put in a bus connection towards these towns. However, that is quite the royal pain in the ass, and I kind of would like to avoid it. Yeah, first and foremost, we're gonna build the in expectations of the city further growing. We're gonna set up a nice and simple international airport right there and then. However, in order to do so, we of course need to blast a bit of space away from here. And we'll wait until this plane is gone. And we demolish everything around this level. Kaboom! God damn it, that was my mistake. Put down a nice big airplane, an international one that is. This. And then we do need to deal with the now rather annoyingly set up, well, not set up rather, streets. Now creating a few more connections. Bit annoying to be fair, but alas, you know. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for the little buses to find their way now. But they do have to take the outside road for a little bit. However, that is not necessarily too bad of a choice. Because now they are better, you know, stopped doing what they were doing before. And as for the rest, since this part of the town already looks pretty damn sweet, and I think somewhere in here is actually my my enemy. Oh no, they're not. Cute. Let's see here. Town grows every 16 days. Fund new buildings. That should make it faster. We're gonna save our money because we are in the process of making our train stations larger. What we're instead going to do, we're gonna set up a train station, a singular train station, right up fucking here. It's a building in the way, okay. Right up here, yes. And then we gonna continue on our plan to connect this all the way down. Actually, we could probably make a stop here, but don't really need to. All the way down there. Question then, of course, becomes where precisely in this particular city we want to have a station. Yeah, actually, this might not be actually a bad choice. We want to set up something little. Okay, that one safe and secure. We only need to look at, because there are still some vehicles working down here that don't. Do I have them? Oh, yes, I have. Sent to depot. Then I need to remember where the depot is actually in this particular town. Yeah. Then we clone this vehicle, boom, and we'll tell it to go. Tell it to go. And at some point they should start splitting up one way or another. You two go here. You go on layout and load all. And load if available. Thanks for the money report. And then we'll just clone you as well and we tell you to go. You know what, we tell the other one to go up. Sure, they're gonna find one way or another. Now we need some good old electrified thingies. We need to shoot all the way to the stars. Oh well, in other words, all the way up there. A bit wasteful, one could potentially say, but alas, you know, we're a big company at this point, and wasteful is basically name of the game if you have too much money. Kind of what you look for. Kind of what happens. We're also, of course, gonna wait for one very special event that, at least I think most Americans will probably not expect to come along. You'll see, you'll see. When it is time, you'll see. The early 2000s are coming closer, after all, and that comes along with its own set of difficulties, let's just say. Boom. How dare you? The city's like, why do you feel the need to do this? Yes, you don't have to just lead our houses. People just want to live. I'm sitting like, yeah, people just want to live, and I just want to make more money. It's uselessly large train ride of ours. Of course, we're gonna do it with a bridge here. We are not stupid. Good old-fashioned girl steel for that one. Go like this, and then we can probably connect like this. Sorry. New vehicle. TIM. Oops. And we need stuff for passengers. And we go down here and we go like load all and load if available. think it is a bit too early for that, isn't it? Because then it's gonna take fucking forever to load up then. But then it's gonna take a time for them to establish themselves. We're not really expecting this particular train to be making much money in the short run. Anyway, so we're gonna let it be on its merry way, basically. I'm gonna plan out a few more streets. Basically to give the town a nice little reason to potentially grow. A few more avenues to grow, so to speak. Yet would be that. How about the airport? The airport is still relatively full, isn't it? And what are your orders at the moment? You fly between those two. Good. Okay, so now we wait until aircraft 1 lands. And then we clone it. Of course, landing up here, mind you. No aircraft available. Air taxi. Neato. Three should be more than enough. How does it look up here, actually? This one is still unbelievable fucking full. Yet although we are already using a lot of fucking ships to transport people. But hey, you know. I'll fucking take it. While this is going on, I'm quickly reloading this. Well, also, let's see here. We have at the moment 2 airs, and I was kind of saying that I would like a few more. We're gonna let a few more of them spawn and see how much they're gonna pollute my map. These two have already pretty well and truly polluted my map. It's good. And now speaking that is. Where's my train? There he comes. Whoosh. Ah, so such a satisfying little thing, isn't it? Technically speaking, this train is far, far bigger than it absolutely needs to be at the moment, because it's gonna take quite a while until the towns have reasonably enough materials in the way of passengers and flashbacks to actually make this in any way, shape or form reasonable, what we are having in a mass strap on it. Might just be enough to keep it profitable. However, there's really no guarantee when it comes to that. Also, as for the proper stream today, we're probably gonna play some Trails Through Daybreak today. Just so you know. And what horror awaits you today. Nah, not bad. Not bad at all. Man, this one up here is gonna be the problem. Oh, no, none of you are old yet, are they? Not really. I'm pretty sure we replaced them relatively recently. Which there really shouldn't be that many electric ones now. Good thing is, the normal diesel trains can run just fine on electrical rails, but why not? I'm expecting some losses will occur when the change happens, but you're always going to miss some places, and that is always going to lead up to some trouble. Nothing to worry about, I would say. Mm-hmm. 11,000 rail pieces. I guess I could also put down a airport down here, couldn't I? That's 32 million. Just, you know, just normal day things. Normal everyday things. Schweinfurt and Elbe garages starts construction near Schweinfurt and Elbe. Nobody was surprised. It will be forever until this has enough resources to justify. Oh well, the planes are making profits, so I'm not too worried. In fact, quite the opposite. I think we can afford it. Well, the year is 1995. We're getting very close to the greatest crisis to ever have hit any company. Believe you me, it's coming. Thank God a moment we can actually make things a bit faster. That's the amount of money I'd like to see. Planes are quite useful for that. There's the little helicopter. However, he's not going to be around for long, mind you. He's going to be gone relatively quickly. Last year we made a 34 million in Deutsche Mark, so everything is nice and dandy. And I think everything was profitable, so I didn't get any warnings, that is good. Sort by population. Biggest city right now is Innsbruck, with 53,000 at this moment. Somewhere between 52 and 53 basically. But the only Lawson town is still far away from it with its 4,700. And part of its growth is also going to be somewhat hindered because of the limited space here. I do kind of think that we might want to, you know, fill up this particular area. Give him some more space. At some point. 95. The early 2000s are coming. Good times are ahead. Well, good times behind us, mind you. This is as far as the transport business goes. Let's take a moment to look at coal and if we're still transporting every last little thing in coal that, well, can be transported. The simple answer is yes. Yes, we are still doing that. Yeah, Darwin 300 is still the best. More reliability. Their life expectancy. Cost a bit more in running costs, but then again they do kinda pay for themselves, so... not really a problem I need to worry about, is it now? In fact, actually quite the opposite. Anything interesting here? Not really. We're not really a fan of the whole subsidy nonsense, because of course once that is over, the running costs are gonna get higher. Not really interesting. You look suspicious as fuck. Oh well. Let them be, I suppose. Let them be. I'm just gonna let the game run for a little bit and enjoy the money we're making. I'm also waiting, of course, for our trench to get ever more old. To be replaced with this nonsense. Could happen in due time, I'd say. Excuse me for a second. Somebody seems to be ringing the doorbell for some mystical reason. That was indeed. I know what I was fearing. It would be, but hey, that means it's out of the way now. A second while I calm down. Okay. That took a while. But all is well that ends well, as they used to say. Now we're still transporting all the gold. There's nothing too wrong there. What I do kind of want to introduce to my city is goods. Cities are usually very much liking goods. Goods usually get created right around here, basically. Of course, not only in oil form, but also in other forms. There's woods that would also lead to that. Anything close by we can make use of. Yes, you are gonna create goods as well, aren't you? You perchance accept passengers mail, so you're not really accepting goods, right? Do you? You would accept goods. You would accept goods. Where was the thing? Oh, all the way down there, of course. That's not gonna visit now. That is not the same level. I don't really want to make a crossing though, so I'm going to go around. Just like that. And have I mentioned how much I fucking hate it when I can't see shit? Huh? Okay. Thought I pointed it out once more. Okay, wood goes in, wood goes out. So we hoped we need to then get stopped by fucking differences in the terrain height. Was. And then there's a fucking city in my way. Great. How much further is it? A bit. One of those moments where it's like, you plan to make your life as painful as possible? Yes. Short answer? Yes. But longer answer? Very much so, yes. Yeah, you produce 0 tons of wood. That does not make me hopeful. That makes it fucking hard to give an educated guess at for how many kind of those I want. No, fuck that. Yeah, because there are no mines any longer. Yet shitly happens sometimes. Yeah, god damn it. Guess the rest can stay for the moment. Bit of a waste of money, but alas. Where were we? It's gonna take fucking forever. Good then. Go to here. Fully load. No, fully load any cargo. Go to all the way over here. Fully load and go. Even just getting fucking 3 containers full is taking fucking forever. That only puts you up to 82, eh? Oh good, that train is not gonna run profitable for a long while. Maybe there's a better wood around. Maybe we can plunder for its resources. At least the secondary woods that we can make deliver some fucking shit. That's probably what we'll have to do. Oof. $35 tons of wood. New vehicle. Tim. Go for gold, little train. I think the other train will have to be put down to size as well. Yes, start streaming out more goodies. And we'll see if that is actually profitable. It could be profitable. I'm not gonna say yet if it is or not. But it might be profitable in our near future. I don't remember that. I don't even know if that was a mod or something. Technically, you can also set up so that cities really only grow if their needs are met. That way around it makes a lot more fucking fun and sense. One of the cool things. We now have an oil field to our name. And again, we try to hand at the whole oil industry once again, and it was just general minus, 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 minus. The wood train should be somewhat profitable. They actually did one. The trains, well, they're gonna take some time until they're gonna get older. Now these will get replaced sooner or later. Transporting refined goods has a tendency to be a bit more profitable than just raw resources, for the most part. Actually, great job, good job waiting. Basically that train is far more than enough to deal with that. No reason to really slow him down. I might want to create some specific mailbag planes though. That is just overflowing with passengers. They could probably afford 10 more ships or so, easily enough. Transporting valuables. Kinda wanna stay away from it. It's a pain in the ass to do, to put it mildly. Yeah, we're still number one. Yeah, there's a crouching down there somewhere, trying to desperately work their way up. Dancing around to 6,000, eh? And then your monorail. I never liked monorails. Monorails are kinda gay. Oh well. The year 2000, we're getting very close to the Great Crisis. But if you it will happen. Look at this one. Quite profitable, I'd say. Quite profitable indeed. I mean, slowly but surely newer buildings are being set up. Better start making some profit, Train 16. The year's almost over. not a case of there suddenly be no mine any longer. Sadly, that sometimes happens, and you can't really do anything about it. All you can do in such a scenario is accept your fate. Even if that fate is a cruel one. Of course. Of course you would do that. Hunt new industry. Bang, factory, oil refinery. And we do have this one here. So technically speaking, if we find an oil refinery somewhere around here, then we get a new ship. Nice little oil tanker. We tell our oil tanker to go to here. Reload. Go to here. Reload all. Yeah, that should potentially work. However, that also means we need a signal. I don't think I can put them on any place like that. I mean, we'll see how it works. But first we're gonna see how long it fucking takes you to get fully loaded. A fucking long time is the answer to that. Means that ship is definitely not going to be profitable, no matter how you look at it. Basically, it takes you a year to load up. To give me an idea, 350 crates of goods. We'll find out how well this signal works. European Monetary Union. The euro is introduced as its whole currency for everyday transactions in your country. And immediately half my money is gone. Welcome to the fucking euro experience. Imagine being a big business, having a fucking million in... No, well, not just a million, but in our case hundreds of millions in the bank account. And suddenly it's like, okay, now you have half of that. It's the greatest crisis to have ever hit any fucking business. I can tell you that much. Well, you were supposed to be creating goods. Why are you not any longer creating goods? And so this one is really not... Would it help if I tell it to go to... Honestly, I never really like transporting things by ship, because let's be honest here, these things don't just... Okay, let's see, oil field. Load of available. Load of available. Greetings, how long will you be on for today? This is just basically a little stream I am gonna do while I was waiting for a delivery of some drinking shit. So basically this one is gonna go for like, you know, another hour or so. Then later on we're gonna play some Trails Through Daybreak is the plan for today. I might be able to do some Valheim today. Oh, of course, if you're available for Valheim later on, that would be even better. And not alcohol, mind you, water in this particular case is what I got delivered by the crate. Because, you know, I basically have to get certain amounts every single time I order in order to make this doable for me. So if I want, for example, a crate of beer, then I usually order 2 crates of beer, 2 crates of iced tea and shit, and 3 crates of water, so I have basically everything that is enough for a month. Because that way I can get the discounts for buying as a business, because the amount is right. And then of course that shit gets delivered for free, which is pretty fucking amazing. Yeah, this is not nearly working as well as I had hoped it would. Sadness. Also, we're paying, of course, for transportation every single fucking time, which is not ideal, mildly. But yeah, we just seen the greatest bloody crisis for any business. Let's see, unload and leave empty at Awesome West. That is that one. Load and take cargo. No unloading. No unloading and take cargo. No unloading. No unloading and load if available. Okay, that should work better. So you go to west and unload and leave empty. You go to the oil field. You don't unload and you take cargo. You go to Inchhafen oil field. You not unload and take cargo. Now let's see your statistics quote. Okay, that's 132,000 liters of oil. The ship breaks down, doesn't matter. But yeah, basically now I have my drinks for next month already. Shitting here nice and endly. Just a bit of a pain in the ass. And since I was waiting and they were like, ah, we're gonna come at some point, I was like, okay, fair enough. Meaning I shall now go and endeavor to play some games while I'm waiting. But yeah. Games like these are ideal for that, because you can just, you know, go in, play a little bit, go out again, and be basically done with it. But we're still not nearly making enough money here to make this justifiable, do we? The ship is barely holding up. The train I don't even want to think about. But at least the money comes back up again. I fucking remember that time when suddenly you don't had the Deutschmark, the Deutsche Mark any longer, and suddenly you had euros. So basically, you know, you were used to the 5 DM coin, and you looked at it and you were like, ah, that's a nice cute 5e, that's cute. And suddenly people handed you a 2 euro piece and you were like, what the fuck is that? I remember that. I was like, oh, that's strange. Strange and not really giving me a good feeling, to put it mildly. And well, it didn't. What? A road crash? Driver's license observation of train. Are you sure about that? I mean, it's not my fucking, you know, vehicle, so I don't give a flying fart if our enemy company deigns to ram the vehicles into my trains to find out who's stronger. I can tell you who's stronger, it doesn't really take much. And let's wait for the new year. Yeah, it's gonna come. But basically, I think this game, realistically speaking, ends shortly after the 2000s, because there's not gonna be any new inventions, nor anything basically happening. It's just gonna be... well, the game lets you basically play forever. If you want to play until 2050, for example, you can. Absolutely you can. The game is not going to stop you. However, it's also not going to give you any more tools to play with. Basically, once you reach monorails and shit like that, you kinda reach the end of the tech tree, so to speak. Hello, Train 60. You are, yeah, precisely the train I thought you would be. You're not making me any money, which... I mean, fair enough, fair enough. You're in a kind of shitty situation. It's not like we can't afford it, mind you. We absolutely can fucking afford letting it run at a minus. That's not really a problem. However, it's not a really good business practice. And while many big businesses have a tendency to run absolutely fucking incomprehensible amounts of non-profit nonsense, not just for tax advantages, mind you. I know, sad as that might be. Definitely need more ferries though. Because the amount of passengers in this fucking dock is just ridiculous, to put it mildly. So let's see here. Ferry 1, where are you? I kinda would like to clone you, like, you know, a few million times. Whee!